This is the Standard Podcast, the eye-opening experience for your ears.
สวัสดีครับผมบิ๊กบุญและคุณกำลังฟังคำนี้ดีพอดแคสต์สะสมศัพท์กันวลนิดภาษาอังกฤษแข็งแรง Hey, what's up, you guys? And welcome to another bilingual episode from Comedy Podcast. My name is Vic, and joining me today is someone who has been on the show before, twice, I think. And you guys can go and check back the episode. I've just checked. It was in the month of November 2018. 2018, that means over 2 years ago. 2 ปีมาแล้วที่เกสคนนี้นะครับแวะเวียนมาที่รายการของเราวันนี้กลับมาอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับ so let's go say hello to June พัชชาภูลพิริยะสวัสดีครับ
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hi how
Thank
are
you
you
for having me Good I'm good and you
Yeah pretty good excited to see you
Me too
Especially this episode is supposed to be bilingual
Okay
where we speak at least 50% in English Okay
Got it
All right
I don't think you made the right decision that inviting me here
come on Okay I think most people know already who you are and
Really?
they have of course come on dude and they have probably read about you in like magazines or have seen you performing or emceeing right and they probably know a lot about your life and your work already but have you done an interview in full English before
Like I'm the one who I'm the
As an
interviewer
interviewee.
Okay Yes in full English with พี่ลูกกอล์ฟค่ะ
I see
Yes
so
in
that
the
iconic show
show
that we love so much
Yeah
and we want the show back please พี่ลูกกอล์ฟ bring back the show
It's not on air
it's
anymore
like it's off season
Oh really
if I'm not mistaken
Okay
Yeah so no new episodes are coming out but Pilukov still active I think but doing several things but we love that show please bring it back
Yeah I've been there once
Yeah.
and it's super exciting and I was so nervous because Pilukov used to be my teacher like my English teacher so it's like it's kind of like an oral exam you know what I mean I have to speak in front of my own teacher and
Exactly.
everybody like watching so yeah
So and how did you get over your nervousness at the time
because it's my job like it's my career I have to do it I have no other choice like people always say that why you're so brave like doing that how can you be on the stage in front of like thousands of people and can speak in front of other people I feel like because I have to do you know like
Right.
I have to
Yeah
So,
you're committed
yeah.
to that so
Yeah.
somehow you have
I
to
already
survive.
say yes I cannot like no I don't want to go up anymore can I cancel I cannot do
Exactly.
that
So it's being professional right
yes kind of, yeah
And how about doing an interview as an interviewer in English
Yeah, I used to work at the Standard.
Yeah, of course.
The
But I mean,
Standard
in
Pop.
English,
Yeah,
so-
in English, of course, because for some reason, พี่จิมมี่ my
The editor?
boss เนอะeditor at that time, she always like pick foreigner actors or like celebrities ที่เป็นฝรั่งอะไรเงี้ย for me to interview for some reason I don't know why
because
and
she knows you can do it
yeah I think yeah and it's like I have to do it as well so
Right.
it's also like very แบบเครียดนะตอนนั้นนะเหมือน
it's nerve-wracking I think
it's not wrecking yeah and the fact that I have to do an interview with people who like famous and not just some random people and I have to like trying to please them you know what I mean like I try to make a good impression for the company as well and for myself
Yeah.
because they can see me of course they know what my name is and I don't want to แบบหน้าแตก in front of them
and you have done a great job
Thank
you for that
Thank you
เป็นหน้าเป็นตาที่ดีกับ The Standard มากเลยนะค
ขอ
รั
บบ คุณค่ะ
okay let me ask you this if you have to do the interview with a celebrity with that kind of big name
Okay.
but in Thai would you be a lot less nervous or excited
Yeah, sure. Because I think, you know, like language is interesting because if you know that language very well, you can find a way to express it like a very local and you can find a way to make other person who you're talking to feel like you are connected you know what I mean like มันจะมีวิธีที่ภาษาไทยแบบ make you feel like you are friends and stuff like that but when you use English it's not my native language and it's already hard to make all the grammar right and everything and it's way harder to try to be friends with them like to try to make them answer you the way that you want them to like make them feel relax and you know like try to be more comfortable
that's one of the biggest problems that English learners have normally and we've got these questions like all the time how concerned or worried are you when you speak English about the grammar that's a big thing right
yeah
because we don't want to sound like we are not well educated enough จบมาได้ไงเนี่ยอะไร
yeah but the fact is like the person with the native speaker they don't use grammar very well
exactly you guys this is what I've been telling you over and over that please believe me that native speakers do make mistakes all the time
exactly
ใช่ไหมวันก่อนคือพอนั่งดูแบบ English แบบ native เลยครับแบบทำไมพูดผิดได้ขนาดนี้แต่ว่า we just don't care because we're focusing on what he or she is talking about
yeah
the
and
content
they look like ฝรั่ง so it's fine probably they're saying it right and I'm wrong all the time
yeah we don't even know sometimes right yeah so อย่าไปเครียดเรื่อง grammar มากเกินไปเนาะ
agree
แต่ถ้าสมมติเกิดมันเป็นเคยในสถานการณ์ที่เราต้องพูดให้มันเป็นการเป็นงานหรือเป็นผู้เป็นคนเช่นแบบสมมติสัมภาษณ์ก็เรื่องนึงแต่ว่า what if you have to give a presentation for example
that one thing I've never done before
really
yeah I think just one time when I took an English class and I have to like do a presentation but not like with all the PowerPoint and stuff. It's just like telling my story about my summer break, stuff like that. So it's very laid back and very
casual.
Yeah.
So you don't feel the pressure.
Yeah, I don't feel the pressure. Yeah. I'm sorry, but P Big did it one time, no?
Oh yeah. Actually, I just went on her show, New Year, New You, which has like a whole new concept. So we're talking about the first times of everything, right?
Yeah.
And I went on the show and talked about how to like give an English presentation for the first time.
Yeah.
ใช่ and actually
I respect you because I think it's gonna be so hard, like speaking in front of influential people, you know, and they're so.
But the thing is, when I went on the show, I feel like I did all the talking because I feel like we have like limited time, so I try to speak fast and I ended up talking all the time. It doesn't feel like a conversation between us. It felt like a monologue. So it feels so bad, and I was talking to myself, okay, I need to invite her back and make it up for her. So now you have to do the talking.
No, but was I a bad host that I let you talk?
No, you're greatest host. You're the greatest.
ไม่แต่ว่า I know that you must prepare very well because you're pretty big. So I just let you talk like you have all the script and other guests don't have anything for me, so I don't know what they're gonna talk about. But for you, they sent me like the day before, sent me like the full script of what you're gonna say, and I think, oh my god, พี่ Big แบบ done some homework, so I gotta let him talk.
But right now, you guys, I have to admit, I'm going into this interview like blind because we have no script. We haven't even sent you questions, right?
I know some of it, I think. Yeah.
But it's like, okay, let's just chill.
Yeah, sure.
คุยกันสบายๆดีกว่า Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
I mean, anything in English.
ชิวขนาดนั้นเลย
Yeah, because I think most of these bilingual episodes get like lots of views because people basically want to hear Thai people speak English.
Oh,
for some reason, there's a fascination right there. Me included. The reason why I love Piluk Golf show so much.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I want to hear Thai people speak English. So that gives me hope that I can be that fluent someday. See? It's like, so anything you want to talk about.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's one tweet I saw like days before. I saw a tweet that says คุยภาษาอังกฤษ กับคนไทย is harder than คุยภาษาอังกฤษกับต่างชาติอีก and I like retweet I really agree with that statement you know what I mean
Yeah, so you agree with that statement?
Yeah, because I'm working with foreigners. I have friends who like from New York and stuff like that, and
Right.
I can just chill and like talk to him like it's nothing. I feel so comfortable speaking wrong grammar to him because he's like super chill and he understands what I'm trying to say. But with Thai people, I feel like sometimes they are overcritical. So I'm like
They're judging you.
Judgy. Yeah, and because I'm one of those people. As well.
What?
Yeah. I feel like
You mean you judge people too when they speak English,
what
right?
what do they call it? Grammar police or something like that.
The grammar Nazi.
Yeah, grammar
or
Nazi.
grammar police, right?
Yeah, I'm one of them. and it's not a good habit. You shouldn't do that to anybody because I once read in a comment in Reddit that if you can understand what the other person gonna talk to you, like gonna say to you, it's okay. You don't have to
Right.
like correct the grammar every time. It's the only thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna feel like worse because you correct them.
Right.
So yeah, I know that I shouldn't do that, but I still do. So so every time I have to speak English, my brain was like, oh, people are gonna judge me so bad because I always do that to other people and it's gonna be like karma.
But you know what? You're doing great right now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
just don't focus too much about my grammar.
Yeah, but I hardly hear any errors. But of course, I hear my own errors because
Yeah,
I'm
me
the one
too. No, me too. I heard my own errors.
Yeah, I know นั่นแหละประเด็นมันคือบางทีอ่ะมันคือตัวเราเองนะที่
ใช่
ที่เราต้องสู้รบกับมันอยู่ในหัวของเรา
ใช่
เพราะเราก็บอกเมื่อกี้ผันเวิร์บผิดอ่ะ
ใช่
เมื่อกี้บอกว่าใช้ tense ผิดอ่ะ
ใช่
ซึ่งแบบ come on who cares
Yeah, but like I said, when you're talking to Thai people, you always think, oh, they're gonna กลับบ้านไปแล้วคิดว่าจุน just said wrong grammar on podcast. Listen and then they share the link to their friends and like listen to like 1.02 จุน just said
ใส่
wrong
ทำอินเด็ก
grammar.
ให้เรียบร้อย ว่าตรงนี้แกไปฟังดูสิ
Yeah.
ผันเวิร์บผิดแหละ ใช้ศัพท์ก็ผิดแหละอะไรอย่าง
So
เงี้ย
please don't do that.
Please. Well, you know what? I think my theory is that because we are growing up, being judged on our like grammar, because most of our English using is in the classroom, right? So
Yeah.
that's the only place that we get judged.
Oh yeah.
And it
Right.
becomes our brain keeps telling us that okay, you're going to be judged this way and that way, and
Yeah.
some people is going to like score your conversation or
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly.
เพราะเราโตมาด้วย mindset แบบนี้ไงถูกแบบผิดนั่นนักเรียนใช้
Yeah.
if ผิดแบบอะไรเงี้ย
Yeah.
ซึ่งเคยมีจุดที่พี่รู้สึกแบบกูละแล้วซึ่งทุกอย่างกูจะใช้ verb ช่องหนึ่งให้หมด
Really?
yeah คือ who cares
How old were you?
well it's like เร็วๆนี้เองไม่คือ
Oh really?
ประเด็นมันคือสมมติว่าถ้าเกิดรู้สึกว่ามันยากมากในการที่แบบจะต้องนึก verb มาพี่ก็ใช้ verb ช่องหนึ่งไปเลยถ้ามันไม่เปลี่ยนความหมายนะถูกป่ะเพราะบางทีหลายๆคนจะรู้สึกว่าภาษาอังกฤษจะมี grammar แบบอดีตปัจจุบันอนาคตทำไมให้ลุงลังวะเราก็คือกินเมื่อไหร่ก็กินก็ใช้คำนี้ใช่ไหมครับแต่ภาษาอังกฤษมันมี structure ของมันอยู่คือการใช้แบบ tense ที่แปลกไปที่ต่างไปมันกำลังจะสื่อความหมายบางอย่างเพราะฉะนั้นมันแบบบางครั้งมันจำเป็นต้องใช้นะแต่ถ้าเกิดมันไม่จำเป็นก็บอกว่า I eat yesterday I eat นั่นได้ก็ไม่เห็น
ก็ไม่เป็นอะไร
ไม่เป็นไรก็เลยคิดว่าเราสามารถจะเลือกที่จะชิวๆได้แต่ว่า of course it's better if you know the correct way to how to use English because you never know someday you might have to give a presentation someday you might have to use it correctly then you know how but if it's a casual everyday conversation just chill right
out.
yeah okay so your show New Year New You just tell us about that
Okay, so
the new version of it
the new version. Okay, so we have a new name. Actually, it's called New Year New You. My first time. So it's like for the first timer. If you want to start this year doing something new that you always been wanting to try, like go to wing trail or like read some book or like do any kind of stuff. We have like 31 episodes, so I think it's going to be enough for all of you.
That would cover every single thing that you want
exactly.
to do.
So yeah, it's all about New Year resolution and for the first timer. Yeah.
เท่าที่แอบฟังดูหลายๆคนที่ฟังแล้วมีอะไรน่าสนใจหลายอย่างมากๆเลยเนาะ
Yes.
But let me ask you yourself, what have you done for the first time since New Year?
Okay, that's interesting. For the first time, I have to say that I don't have New Year resolution. I never have because
Really?
I think I cannot stick to it. So I find a way that
Just
forget
scrap all
it. I
those.
just don't have it. Like if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I just get bored, so I'm not gonna do that. So I don't have New Year resolution, but I did an episode about meditation. Yeah, and I always want to try that. And
So have you?
yeah, I have. But one thing that I found, and I think it's very useful for people who want to try meditation for the first time, is right after you work out. Like when you're very, very tired and your
Really?
body is like exhausted, you just sit down, close your eyes, and then you get to that episode, like get to that zone when you like meditate. You know, like some people say that when you have a meditation and you meditate and you have that visual, that like color when you close your eyes, right after you work out, you're gonna get to that easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, like when your body is like, okay, this is enough, แบบเหนื่อยมากแล้วแบบ I want to shut down, and you just sit there, and your heartbeat is gonna race so fast, and then you close your eyes, แบบเห็นสีเลย It's so easy. So I think, I tried that after I've done that episode, and I think it works well.
I never thought of it that way because when we talk about meditation, most people would go to like before bed or first thing in the morning, right?
Yeah.
But I should try that.
Yeah, you should try because I think it's easier, like way easier. Because before this, I try a lot of meditation. I try like guided meditation in YouTube or stuff like that. But I still think it's so hard to like focus on one thing. My brain will go like, oh, I have work at 2 p.m. and I have to go get that and that. Oh, my email, I didn't reply them, stuff like that. But when you work out and you feel like exhausted, your brain doesn't even have enough energy to think about anything. So it's perfect time for that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
เพราะเราก็รู้สึกแบบเหนื่อยแล้ว and that's also the way to like calm down, right?
ใช่แบบพอหลับตาปุ๊บมันแบบปิดเลยอะพี่มันแบบฟืบอะอธิบาย
ทั้ง
ไม่ถูกอะ
ดาวทั้งแสงสี
ใช่
ต่
คือแบ
าง
บมันมาเลยแล้วแบบ all you can focus on is your breath like in and out and your heartbeat
ๆโอ้ย yeah I think I'm gonna try that
yeah
cool so first time meditation and I can think of one thing that you did for the first time too is being a wife, right? Being a married woman.
Yeah. How can I forget that? How can I forget that I'm just
And like your husband is listening, I think.
Yeah, I think I don't think I don't think he cares.
So, how is the marriage life treating you so far?
Yeah, people have been asking me a lot that question, and I don't have like a good answer for them.
Maybe you have a good answer in English.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think I อยู่ก่อนแต่งแบบมา so long before this, so it's kind of the same นะ
Okay. So not a lot of a new adjustment because you guys have adjusted for
like for years,
right.
almost 4 years, I think.
I see.
So it's like we always live together and like fight for over a lot little things like คนหนึ่งแบบล้างจานไม่ล้างจาน stuff like that.
So no more
we
surprises.
get used to it. Yeah, no more surprises. And I think I kind of support this idea for people who like like in a relationship but they never been together before. Just move in. Like I think it's better.
Right.
Don't wait until you get married or I think it's gonna be so hard to like adjusting after you marry because you cannot fix anymore. You cannot like undo it. Like well, technically you can, but you're not supposed to. You know what I mean? So if you have a choice, or you can like really ask your parents or stuff like that, you should move in before you get married. Yeah.
So nothing much has changed, right?
Yeah.
It's just the status.
Yeah,
like the Facebook. Have you changed your Facebook status?
I did.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I should after this. But one thing that I think is different is I feel like I have to mature up. I have to be more adult-ish for me. I think I'm so childish most of the time. Have you watched Inside Out, the movie, the animation movie?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I know. People
Have you
are
watched
going.
it? It's a really good movie, and
I know.
there's a scene.
I've been told. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to explain it to you
All right.
shortly. There's a metaphor in the movie that you have very small island, a lot of island behind your head. Like if you love hockey, you have a hockey island, and if you love your family, you have a family island, something like that. And I have a goofball island.
A what?
A goofball island.
Goofball Island.
Yes.
That's a good
and in
island
the
to
movie,
be
there's
on.
a goofball island. Yeah, it's like I think it's metaphor for character or something like that you have in yourself, and it stay. So my goofball island is very big, and it's still in me all the time. I cannot be mature even if I'm 26 right now, but I still all the time. And then
Right.
I think after I get married, I feel like I have to get rid of that island a little bit to get ready to be a mother, to be a proper
Okay.
wife.
But not
stuff like that.
completely though.
Yeah, not completely, but just rescale it. Now it
ลดขนาดพื้นที่
90% of my brain is like Goodbye Island all the time.
Well, so it's the mindset, right?
ตูนพูดมากแบบว่าตูนพูดมาก
Oh, that's a great thing.
Okay.
I love this. I love this.
โอเคค่ะ
So it's the way you think of yourself, right? Because it's understandable because it's a new stage in your life.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you're starting over a new chapter completely?
Not completely, but a little. Yeah. As I told you, I think it's a new chapter that I have to be more mature. I have to take more responsibility. I have to get ready to be, a new me. The type of woman who can have kids, who can do with all the financial stuff, all the adult thing that I
Right.
มองข้ามมาก่อนหน้านี้อะไรเงี้ย
I see. So what about the living situation? Like how you do different things with your living space or your house?
Well, I live in a condo, apartment, so we cannot do much.
Okay.
But we're planning to move into a house, build our own house. But I think it's gonna be a while, 2
Right.
years or so. Yeah, something
But
like that.
it's definitely in the plan.
Yeah, it's in the plan.
House, motherhood,
Yes.
right? All big things.
Yeah, house first and then.
Yeah. So how nervous are you?
How nervous? I think I'm always the one who has a plan. So if I want something, I try to, have a plan and plan it out as much as possible. And then,
You're that kind of people.
Yeah, I
The big
neat
planners.
freak and stuff like that. So if you ask me if I'm nervous, a little, but I think it's gonna be according to my plan. If I want it to be, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna let it go into another direction.
I think you're the kind of person who would plan the nervousness.
Yes.
Put it in the plan.
exactly.
Okay, here's the time I get nervous.
Yes, exactly. For today, I have a lot of podcast episodes I have to do. And I already planned it in my head, I have to done this before noon, and then I have lunch, and then another episode, and then another episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time boxing every single thing.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is my last job for today, so
Congratulations.
I'm gonna give all my energy.
Cool. Oh, wow. So, yeah, that's cool. So that's we have covered the family life, the marriage.
Yeah.
And what about work?
My
Besides
work,
podcasting with us.
I actually have a new business. I'm not sure if I can speak about it right now or talk about it right now because it's very new and
Okay.
nothing is ready yet.
Okay.
Among all the COVID thing. And
Just
then I
give
think
us a little
it's gonna-
peek.
Okay, so I'm gonna start a new bar. Have you ever heard of Mutual Bar? You have, right?
Yeah.
It's a very cool bar, you guys can check it out. Yeah, so I start a bar with my friends and families. last year and then I think last year no or 2 years ago I'm not sure
อุ๊ย
but then
ต่างกั
ไม่
น
แน่
เยอะ
ใจ
นะ
อ่ะน่าจะ2 ปีมั้ง and then this year we are planning to have another bar in
Okay.
สุขุมวิท31ค่ะ so it's gonna be like aตึกแถว like a shop house 2 shop house the bar is gonna be on the ground floor but then above that we call it Fix is actually the name of the business Fix stand for theme inspired ... It can be like theme inspired coffee shop it can be theme inspired community space and it can be theme inspired concept store so we have like
Wow.
everything for the theme lovers in Bangkok if you love theme you're gonna love us like you can come here you can chill out having coffee and browsing through posters like old vintage poster like
all the
movie posters
memorabilia
yeah
Is that the
stuff
word?
like that and yeah we plan to have like a เขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะ outdoor movie theater like on the rooftop
Whoa,
yeah we plan to
rooftop
have that
theater.
yeah so I think it's gonna be like super cool because all the partners we are working with right now they all work in the film industry so we kind of have like connection and everything and we truly have passion for it like we all love watching films and I think it's gonna be a good opportunity for us and for the community to get together and share that love for films yeah.
That's a super cool concept
Yeah, thank you. And
we all need to check that out
yeah, it's gonna be done around March or like
okay
somewhere around that if COVID doesn't hit
กำลังจะถามว่าแบบว่าโควิดนี้แบบ
มัน
เอฟเฟกต์เยอะไหม
Yeah, we postpone our แบบวันเปิดไปเยอะเหมือนกันค่ะ Grand Opening Day because we cannot finish it in time all the construction and everything is hard
Right.
to like and we plan to have our own products that we sell so we gotta save some time to do production line and everything yeah
and that aside is a place where people have to like come together and gather around
yeah
and would that be a problem if COVID still stays
yeah of
and
course so
yeah.
maybe we plan to open little by little like just a soft opening for the coffee shop people just come like sit down and maybe go like not like gather together in
Right.
one place that
but
much
for me the rooftop theater is super
yeah
exciting
I know right
yeah
I want it to be done before November or the next winter นะ I think it's gonna be like very cool
ใช่อากาศ
Yeah.
สมมติอากาศณวันนี้ถ้าเกิด
Yes.
มันเปิดไปแล้ว oh my god
Yes,
that's a
exactly.
coolest place to hang out
yes
well I hope that's going great
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ครับ
Thank you
อย่าลืมไปอุดหนุนกันนะทุกคน
Yes,
Mutual
please. We already
is it
have an
still called
Instagram.
Mutual Bar or
Yeah, it's called. You mean the new bar?
Yeah, the new thing
no,
with-
the new bar like on the ground
Fix?
floor. We have a new name for it, but Fix is like separated from the
I
bar.
see.
We
I
have a
see.
lot of business, so it can be confusing sometimes. But the ground floor, like the bar ground floor, is we have a new partnership, but we cannot like really say about it right now.
okay
Yes.
okay so stay tuned for that you
Yes.
guys ถ้า
But
เกิดมี
it's
ความ
gonna be
คืบหน้า
super exciting. I can tell you that.
Ah.
It's super exciting. It's like the biggest project I'm gonna have this year.
ถ้าเกิดมีความคืบหน้าเดี๋ยวเราจะมาบอกในรายการ
Yes, of course.
ให้ตามไป
ค่ะ
discount please
Yeah, sure. เสียงสูง
มาต่อคิวรับ voucher ได้ทางนี้นะครับ
แต่ว่า maybe yes นะ maybe we can do some collaboration we can
Oh, yes.
give you like a if you come here and put in the code อะไรนะ
KND
KND 20 you get 20% off yeah
so
something like
cool
that. Yeah
all right well speaking of film which is your passion obviously do you miss that I mean being in a film
no not at all
why so quick to answer that
I love watching it but I don't like feeling of being a part of it you know?
Really?
Like, I don't like being an actress I think I have told
is that
people
something you
that
say all the
before.
time like people know that about you that
Yeah,
you
I think people know that.
okay
Because I do it because it's my job, and when I say yes, when I say okay, I can do that. I tend to like perfect it as much as possible. But if I can choose, I don't like this at all.
being in front of a camera
Yeah, being in front of camera.
but how about
being-
behind the camera
Behind the camera is okay, but I don't think I have that thing in me that I can do that. Like I'm not like my brother that he grew up with, like full passion, like 100% passion in films, and he can obviously do that very well, and I cannot do that. I don't have that thing in me, like the gut or like the thing that you can order other people like do this, do that, and you have that visual in your head that your movie is gonna come out like that. I don't have that in me, so yeah, I don't think I cannot do that.
So how's Bass doing, by the way?
Yeah, he's great. I think he's very busy right now. Like,
Yeah?
as he's always been because he always have new project coming in. A lot of people want to work with him, so of course, yeah.
แล้วด้วยความเป็นแบบพี่ชายน้องสาวว่าบัสพยายามจะแบบเฮ้ย come star in my movie. Is that happen?
No, not at all. I don't think he wants his family members to like no แบบเหมือนไม่อยาก
Why not?
ให้คนเข้าไปอยู่ในวงการนี้ because he see like all the good and also all the bad, like the
I
good, the
see.
bad, and the ugly. You know,
Okay,
like,
right.
They have it all, like in every industry, not only in film industry, but yeah, I don't think he support that.
So if people ask you like today, what do you do for a living? You might say businesswoman.
Yeah, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because that's the most that I spend my time on.
So wow, so cool. Yeah, you seem like you're enjoying it though. Like,
Yeah. Because I get to, like share my ideas and see my ideas become reality. So it's like the fun part of it. Yeah.
Do you define yourself as a creative person more than a business person? Or is it like 50-50?
Interesting. I think it used to be more on the creative side, but when I start my own businesses, I think now I'm more on reality side. If I have to say now, it's when reality is different. You cannot put your creativity without caring your audience,
right?
Like without caring your target group. Like you have to care about your customers, know what they're แบบสนใจอะไร at that moment. So yeah.
But how are you with numbers and stuff like marketing numbers?
I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm better than แบบ I used to be แต่ว่า not that good ค่ะ but I have a very good partners like in this team we have people who work in their ownแบบ specialties, so yeah.
That's key, right? You don't have to do
Yeah.
everything by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get good partners.
And that's one thing I want to tell a lot of people now. People been asking me like about my business, like startup thing, entrepreneur thing. I think it's soแบบ normal for people this day, like in my age, like 20-ish, that they want to start their own company.
Of course.
And they want to be successful, and they want to be successful and stuff like that. But I think one thing that you don't have to do is like do everything by yourself. Don't read all the article that เศรษฐี100 ล้านแบบ millionaire แล้วก็ they show แบบ a picture of one woman crossing her arm like this. I think is okay แบบ she's good แหละแบบ those people they
บนหน้าปก Forbes อะไรอย่างงี้
อะไรอย่างนั้นคือแบบเขาก็ทำได้จริงๆแต่ว่าแบบ don't forget that they always have team behind them.
Exactly.
Yeah, you cannot all แบบ do it all by yourself. You will แบบ have someone แบบ your team, your partners, or แบบ the people around you who push you into that direction. So don't feel like you กดดันตัวเองว่าแบบ why cannot I แบบ be ถึงจุดนั้นได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยคือแบบ yeah
เมื่อกี้พูดถึงสิ่งที่น่าสนใจคือเราก็คุยกันอยู่บ่อยๆนะเด็กสมัยนี้อยากจะเป็นเจ้าของกิจการ so they want their own business they want to run their own business and they have ideas but most of them I dare say do not know how to like put that into reality and make it actually happen. So besides don't do everything by yourself, what would be other advices that you
just do it? Really, like especially when you're young, if you're like 18 up until like 30, I think 30 or 35 is still fine. That just do it. Don't care, like don't worry about the outcome. You have, if you plan to have a business, then that means you still have some money saving up for other แบบเหมือนยังมีเงินเก็บสำหรับพาร์ทอื่นในชีวิตอะ so if you แบบ divide some part of your money to start a business then freaking do it. You know what I mean? That you gotta be ready to ล้มอะ you gotta be ready to fail.
เหมือนกับที่เขาบอกว่า fail fast fail forward right?
Yeah, that's what my brother and sister always tell me na, just do it. Like I start many business before because I feel like okay I can fail. I just do it just for fun. But that just for fun phase is actually a lesson.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah
just ready to fail. It's gonna fail sometime. You're gonna you're not gonna start like your first business and get on the fourth cover it's not impossible
เป็น Elon Musk เลย
ใช่แต่ก็อาจจะเป็นไปได้ I don't know if you're that good but แต่ว่าแบบ it's normal to fail so don't be afraid to fail just do it and you will learn something from that
but is it in your nature from what I can tell that you're not the kind of person who are afraid to fail by nature right or you taught yourself not to be scared of failure
จริงๆจูเป็นคนขี้กลัวมากyeah that's weird because
so that's teachable I mean
I think that's teachable for this thing for about business startup thing I think
so how do you go from a person who scares easily to a person who
because
is
I tried.
willing to fail
because I tried because I feel like the first time is always the hardest and I did that and I know what it feels like to fail I know what it feels like when your business just like stop and ไปต่อไม่ได้แล้วand I think it's not that bad the feeling is not that bad and you can อยู่กับมันได้ you can live with that feeling so I just keep doing another and another and start over and if it works it's good but if it's not it's okay and I think it's teachable
เพราะหลายๆคนจะคิดว่าเฮ้ยก็เราไม่ใช่คนแบบนั้นนะไม่ใช่คนที่แบบโอ้กล้าเสี่ยงกล้าอะไรแต่ว่าเฮ้ยเราสอนตัวเองให้เป็นแบบนั้นได้เนาะ
ตุงก็ไม่ใช่ตุงก็เป็นคนแบบขี้กลัวทุกวันนี้ก็เป็นคนกลัวเรื่องอื่นแต่กับเรื่องนี้รู้สึกว่าแบบล้มได้เว้ย
แต่ก็นั่นแหละบอกว่า well when you say just do it it doesn't mean no preparation at all
Yeah, of course.
Just going to blind or not prepared is two different stories, right?
Yeah. พี่แพ้ด้วยส่วนหนึ่ง
ไม่ได้หลับหูหลับตากระโจนลงไปนะลูก
Yes.
แต่เห็นด้วยครับกับการที่แบบเฮ้ยต้องกล้าลองเนาะแล้วก็แบบเฮ้ยเฟลได้เป็นเรื่องปกตินะครับ That's so wise and wisdomy.
Oh, thank you.
It feels great. So I had fun. I had a lot of fun today.
Me too.
Yeah, and I hope you come back often in the future too.
Yeah, sure.
Whenever you feel like you want to speak English.
Right after fix is done.
Yes. Just come back and tell us about what's happening with your business.
Yeah, sure.
ขอบคุณมากครับคุณจูนครับสวัสดีครับคุณผู้ฟังครับแล้วนั่นก็เป็นการพูดคุยกับเกสที่เอาจริงเป็นครั้งแรกที่ไม่ได้เตรียมสคริปต์อะไรเท่าไหร่เลยคือน้อยมากไม่มีการก้มดูคำถามแล้วก็ไม่มีการแบบบรีฟอะไรกันเลยคือเป็นการแคทชัพกันระหว่างคนสองคนที่แบบไม่ได้เจอกันมานานแล้วก็ซักถามสารทุกข์สุขดิบกันจริงๆนะครับหวังว่าก็คงจะฟังกันเพลินๆรู้สึกขอบคุณมากที่จูนแนะมาแล้วก็รู้สึกเฮ้ยสนุกมากกับการคุยเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแล้วก็รู้สึกว่าภาษาอังกฤษแบบจูนเนี่ยเป็นภาษาอังกฤษที่เอาจริงนะมันฟลูเอนต์มากแต่ก็ไม่ได้แบบยากอะไรเลยคือนั่งคุยด้วยแล้วรู้สึกเฟรนลี่มากๆแล้วก็ไม่รู้สึกยากนะครับผมว่าคนไทยพูดภาษาอังกฤษแบบนี้ได้ทุกคนนะแต่มันก็ต้องแบบเนาะหลายๆอย่างกันแบบต้องฝึกต้องซ้อมต้องใช้บ่อยๆแล้วสักวันหนึ่งเนี่ยเชื่อว่าทุกคนสามารถจะพูดได้แบบจูนๆแล้วก็สนุกสนานกับการพูดคุยภาษาอังกฤษกันแบบไม่ต้องเครียดแล้วก็ไม่ต้องกดดันอะไรเลยนะครับวันนี้เอาเป็นว่าเราไม่ต้องมาดูเรื่องศัพท์สำนวนอะไรกันแล้วกันนะครับถือว่าเป็นการฟังเพลินๆแล้วถ้าสมมติเกิดครั้งหน้านะครับคุณผู้ฟังอยากให้ผมชวนใครนะครับมาพูดคุยเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแบบนี้อีกนะครับเพื่อความแบบฟังเพลินๆแล้วก็เป็นกำลังใจในการแบบเฮ้ยเราก็พูดภาษาอังกฤษแบบนี้ได้เหมือนกันลองเสนอมาก็ได้นะครับหรือว่าคอมเมนต์หรือว่าฝากคำถามถึงจูนก็ได้นะครับเดี๋ยวจะเอาคำถามไปฝากแล้วก็อาจจะชวนจูนกลับมาอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ก็ฝากเอาไว้แต่เพียงแค่นี้นะครับแล้วก็คำนี้ดียังคงช่วยคุณผู้ฟังสะสมศัพท์อยู่ทุกวันเช่นเคยก็อย่าลืมเข้ามาแวะเข้ามาเก็บสะสมศัพท์กันทุกวันวันละนิดภาษาอังกฤษจะได้แข็งแรงนะครับสวัสดีครับ
The Standard Podcast Eye Opening for Your Ears